Hi, I'm Tara Dimick, and we're going to talk about core values. I love doing strategic planning and developing those really rich plans that really define who and what your company is going to do for the year. So, how do you begin? You start with core values. Yes, you need to develop your mission, you need to develop your vision, but at the beginning, who are you? Who are you as an individual and who are you as a company? So maybe you're thinking, well, we all know who we are and our core values are different from one person to the next. And so we really want to be able to stand on our own, but your company is your own as well. So you need to have that core values that everyone within the company can resonate with. You should take the process to them. Ask your employees, ask your team, ask the people around you, ask your customers, what do you identify as our core values? How do you perceive us? What do you expect from us? How do we show up? And get that information to really understand, what are your values? Is it about integrity? Is it about communication? Maybe it's about having fun. Your core values is the piece of the puzzle that begins the entire process. Because from your core values, you're really able to define, what is our trajectory? What do we want to do? How are we going to change the world? And why does it matter to us? Another great way to create core values and to utilize them is to take them into your interview process. When it comes to who you're going to hire and who's going to be that next great person on your team, do they identify with your core values? Can they say, yeah, that is who I am as well? I connect to you. One of my favorite things in the world is when you're getting ready to hire someone and maybe they share with you their strengths or what they do, maybe even their weaknesses. But then when you share with them, here's what matters to us, and they get excited about it because they can resonate with it, they can feel it, they want to be a part of it because their core values match yours. And in the same experience, you might run into someone who says, no, like, this is a disconnect. I don't really resonate with those core values. Maybe hard work is one of your core values, and that's not something they want to do. That's okay. What a great opportunity to identify that early. Your core values should be a part of your story. How do you present yourself as a company, whether you're telling that to a new employee or whether that you're telling that to a customer? All of your marketing material come from the core values. They help you develop your key messaging statements. They help you develop your brand. They help you identify, what are we? I'll use Compass as a great example. So, when Tim and I wanted to do this new business, when we were saying, okay, we're going to create a marketing company, one of the things that was really important to us was having fun. We actually had Yeti Corn as our first company name. It was not good in focus groups. Nobody understood what a Yeti Corn was, but we felt like it was really important for us to stay the course with the idea behind Yeti Corn, right? The idea behind Yeti Corn was to go on an adventure, to have fun, to think differently about marketing than maybe what we've always thought of it, to go ahead and go on a discovery session and learn about each other and connect and create a marketing journey, right? It all sounds kind of like, okay, is this for real? But it is. Our beginning was a unicorn and a Yeti, right? The combination of Bigfoot and unicorn coming together to create a Yeti corn. And now our company is on the search for a Yeti corn. Our core values are some of the ones that have to be a part of the core values, right? So for us, Tim and I are both major work ethic people. So we knew that for us, we needed to bring on people who also had strong work ethics. That was going to be really an important piece of the puzzle for anyone who worked with us. They would want someone who had high work ethic. They would be okay with communication on a regular basis. They would want themselves to drive the ship fast and hard. That was important. And it's something that we want to clarify from the get-go. But we also need to communicate, right? We need to be honest. Those are things that we feel are important as a marketing company. But then we decided we needed to have fun. So our other core value is bravery. We don't just want to do marketing as is. We just told you this whole thing about having an adventure and going and finding a Yeti corn, right? But we have to be brave enough to speak to it, brave enough to tell others about our silliness even. And then adventure. So we could have gone with fun and we thought about it. It was a good way to share our story, was that As we're with our clients, we want to laugh. We want to make sure every interaction that our client has, if we possibly can, there's at least a little bit of laughter. Someone made a joke. It was a little bit lighthearted. Maybe we didn't take ourselves quite so seriously and we had a good time. So having fun was important, but it was more than that. It's embracing the adventure of life. It's embracing the adventure of storytelling. It's embracing the adventure of an idea and seeing it through. So that's us, right? So now from here, from these core values that we've developed, we know that our vision and our mission will be driven from these core values. We know that our company website, how we treat our employees, how we treat our clients, it all begins with our core values. So here's your homework. I want you to think about, what are your core values? What are your core values for yourself? And then I want you to take it to the next step and ask yourself, what are the core values for my company? How do I want others to see us? How do I want others to perceive us? How do I want others to know us? And then let those words come together and have a story behind them. They're more than just words. They are who you are. They tell the story. So I look forward to hearing about your core values and your story.